Hey guys, it's Raya from Capricorn Vibes Only. So today's reading, I wanted to jump in and talk about Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Hopefully I'm saying his last name correctly. Now, Timothee is a Capricorn and Kylie is a Leo. And yes, they're young and they seem like they're in love, but let's see if it's genuine or not. Okay, so the Five of Wands. So this relationship is definitely different for them. This is a challenging relationship for the both of them because Timothee is not a showstopper. He is a private person. And Kylie has a lot of attention on her. I think she has one of the largest Instagram subscribers out there. And he's just very into his craft. He likes things private. So this relationship is challenging for the both of them. Sorry, I had to pause this video because of my cat. But anyways, I want to see how he feels about Kylie. How Timothee feels about Kylie. Okay, so we have two cards. We have the Justice and the Temperance card. So I feel like this relationship brings him some type of balance, and it's a balance that he may not necessarily understand or didn't expect, right? Because maybe there's something about her that brings him a sort of peace, right? When they're together, they bring out the best of each other. And yes, it's a really weird, awkward pairing, maybe to me, maybe not to you, but he feels like it feels right. And he's willing to take his time within the relationship. He's not stressing over it. He's taking one day at a time and he's having fun. I don't really feel there's much stress levels within the relationship right now possibly because it's new. They're still in that honeymoon stage of the relationship where they're just having fun. But he's the type of person who thinks long term, right? And he's thinking maybe this could be a long-term relationship. This is shocking a bit for me because based on both of their lifestyles, they're very different, but I feel this is what makes them attracted to each other. It's like the concept of opposites attract. Let's see how she feels about him. So how does Kylie feel about Timothee? Okay, so we have the King of Swords. Ooh, I love this. This means that he's honest. He's loyal. He tells her how it is. He doesn't play games with her, and I think she appreciates that. Travis Scott was a Taurus, and Taurus, not every Taurus, but I'm just getting, maybe I'll get into another reading about that. I'm just getting that he wasn't always honest with her. It was always like, oh, I thought I told you this, or that's what I meant. And she's like, no, that's not what was said, and that's not what you meant when you said it. But when it comes to Timothee, I think it's like a breath of fresh air when it comes to him because he says what he means and he means what he says, right? The King of Swords is someone who's also very intellectual, wise, an old soul. I'm getting that old soul, and I think she needed that. She was so used to people kind of taking advantage of her status, taking advantage of her money, taking advantage of what she can give to other people, and he's not like that. He's more of I want to teach you something. There's so much more out there than what you realize, Kylie, that I can teach you and you can teach me, and I feel like that's that connection that she has with him. Now, I'm sure she finds him physically attractive. I'm sure she finds a lot of chemistry with him, but what makes her attractive to Timothee is that he's really intellectual. He's really smart. And she's not used to being with someone who can have those deep conversations with her. And she's, I don't know, excited? That's not the word, but just, it's a breath of fresh air for her because she knows he's real. She knows that, what he's bringing to the table is authentic. And they work really well together in that sense because they balance each other out. Okay, let's see if this will be a long-lasting relationship. Okay, the Knight of Wands. No, it will not be a long-lasting relationship. The Knight of Wands, as you guys know, if you read tarot, it's usually a quick energy. It's not a bad energy depending on who you're reading it for. But for me, I don't really feel this relationship is bad. I think it's good for them. In the meantime, do I see this relationship lasting? No, I don't. But I think this relationship is going to leave an impact on both of them. Maybe after him, she'll end up dating someone who's very similar like him or has certain qualities that he has, right? Because she's so used to different types of people that she's dated, that are just much more like private and isn't an old soul. And I'm not saying these other guys weren't an old soul, they're not smart or anything like that. No, it's just he's on a different level, right? I mean, he is a Capricorn. And there are the old soul. Let's see what else. And then the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, look at the Two of Pentacles is about balancing. So I feel like this relationship is going to end up balancing both of them out, and kind of juggling, like, what is it do I want from my partner? And I think he's going to walk away from this relationship too and say, you know what, I really, really enjoyed my time with Kylie, but I also don't want all that attention on me, because I don't feel like he likes that a lot. So this is why you don't see them out a lot. But he does enjoy her company. I do genuinely feel like these two are an odd match, but they work. The Four of Swords. Look at this. The Four of Swords is like that privacy, that they can be themselves with each other in private. And that's where they end up getting to know each other a lot better. Like, that's what we don't see. And I feel like they are most comfortable when they are behind closed doors. And the Five of Wands again. Five of Wands. Yeah, this relationship is going to change them. And I don't necessarily think it's going to change them for the worse. I think both of them have a lot to bring to the table, no matter how you feel about each individual person, right? I do find, like, Kylie intelligent. She is a beautiful person. I'm sure she's kind, unless, I mean, Timothée wouldn't want to date her if she wasn't, right? Because Capricorns are very particular. So I feel like she brings something to the table that he's going to be like, you know, I really can't judge a book by its cover. I can't judge a person based on what everyone else says. I have to know that person. And I think that's something he's going to end up continuing on, because that's how he is. And with her, she's gonna be like, you know what, I don't need someone who's gonna be like a side piece or a showpiece next to me. I'm gonna have someone who's an equal, or someone that's gonna push me to do things and to better myself. So I think this relationship is good for them, not for the long term. It's good for them to help them grow for the long term. Anyways, everyone, good luck with everything.